Over the 5 years that I've been teaching, we've noticed the impact of lost funds, and I know that when I started teaching, even then people talked about the good old days of 5 years previously, and since I started, we've been making teaching assistants redundant. We can't afford to sort of give pens to the students and things like that. Often stationery we're having to pay for out of our own pocket in order to make sure that we've just got enough to get through the year.
I'm finding myself staying sometimes till 6 o'clock in the evening perhaps to repair instruments, or I'm going on courses, or I'm bringing in my own, I'm paying for things out of my own pocket, which I know I shouldn't do, but sometimes it's just the easiest option. I will find myself on Amazon ordering a pack of 20 board pens so that every student has access to one for a whiteboard. I'd probably shoot myself in the foot really, because if we are trying to keep striving for making sure there's fair funding for schools, teachers just have to stop. They just have to stop and say we're not going to fund these things ourselves, and then the pressure gets put back on leadership, but more to the point, it goes back on the government.
Looking at my budget and the planned budget for future years, it's going to be really hard to replace textbooks. It feels like I have a real responsibility to make sure that like every textbook is kept and maintained and in perfect condition for the whole year and for the next few years, because I won't be able to replace them, and that just isn't realistic.
The government they're pushing and pushing for better and better standards within schools, yet they're not supplying the funding to help us get to those standards.